My name is Carrie Mitchell. I'm an associate professor in the School of Planning at the University of Waterloo. And today I'm going to talk to you about post-pandemic cities. So there's been a lot of talk about building back better after COVID-19. But what does that actually look like in practice? My work has been, over the last couple of years, on a concept called urban resilience. Historically, urban resilience has been thought of as bouncing back to an old normal, what was before. A lot of people talk about COVID and say, I wish I could go back to normal. However, there's also another interpretation of resilience, and that's bouncing forward, transforming into something else, ideally something better. But transformation is really hard. But if we think about transformation as daily activities towards a new goal that happen over a day, a month, a year, suddenly transformation is much more manageable. And that's how we should be thinking about transformation for our cities. So over the last year and a half or so, there have been a lot of urban experiments going on in cities. You've probably noticed them as you've been walking around. Sidewalks have been expanded, cycling lanes have been added and expanded so that people can social distance, but also get out into fresh air. We've seen much more teleworking and teleeducation, which has resulted in drastically lower rates of pollution in many cities. Zoning practices have temporarily been relaxed so that restaurants can expand their patios out onto the streets. Food banks have been experimenting with new forms of food delivery. All of these things happened because we were forced to experiment in our cities. But, and there's a big but, when we are working on experimentation in cities, we're really working with people's lives and livelihoods. So it's critical to ask questions about who gains and who loses from this type of planning. Planners have significant power to affect change, but with that power comes significant responsibilities.